I see you listening. Do you agree with that? Are you Christian? No. But would you say that that Christian cross over there, do you think that they worship it? They bow down onto it, right? Get that on camera. Also, get that on camera. Do they bow down onto that Christian cross over there? Right, he said yes. Okay then. Let's find out what the Bible says.
I did, sir.
Read on.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
So the Bible says that they shouldn't bow down onto that Christian cross over there. You said they do. So do they follow the Bible? Get that on camera, you just shook his head. Do they follow the Bible? So are they really Christians? Let's find out if they're really. John chapter 14 verse 15. The so-called white man is telling you that they are not really Christian. So is that here? John chapter 14 verse 15. Let's find out what does Christ say. What's your name? Come closer. John chapter 14 verse 15. Where are you from?
From Australia.
You're from Australia. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Read up. John 14 verse 15.
The book of John chapter 14 and verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
Christ, this is Jesus speaking. He said, if you love him, you're going to keep his commandments. As far as how old are you?
I'm 27.
You're 27. And you're 27 years of age. Do you think people that are in Christianity, do they keep the commandments?
Absolutely not.
He just went and said it. They absolutely. So what are they? Give me Matthew chapter 6 verse. No, is it? Matthew 23. Matthew 23 about the scribes and Pharisees. What would you call someone that claims that someone that says they're vegan, no one should be eating meat, but they eat meat? What would you call that person? A liar. I'm not. It starts with a H. Heretic and a. If I say I do something and I don't, what am I? Give me Matthew 23. Hypocrite. I'll show you. 1 second. I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to ask you some questions. Please stay there. 1 second.
The book of Matthew chapter 23 and verse 29. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites!
That's what they are. They're scribes and Pharisees. They're hypocrites. Now, I wanted to ask you a question. So Australia, right? How did you get over there to Australia? Like I know you were born there, but your ancestors.
Convict ships.
What?
Came over as convicts.
Convicts?
Yeah.
Explain, I don't know.
Well, in Australia, the Irish and the Scottish were sent over to petty crimes.
The petty crime. Okay, for the colony. Okay. So the colony, how did the colony get over? How did they even get that land in the first place? They stole it. Who stole it? The white people. That's what you said. See, everyone says that we're racist, but what's your name again? Felix. Felix, you're saying the white people stole it. I never said that. Let's find out, is that in the Bible? Get me, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. I want to show you the people that, the land that was stolen, who they are. Who they originally are. And not just them in America, Africa, etc. And I want to show you who the people are who stole that land according to the Bible. Read that. Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse. Deuteronomy 1:1. Deuteronomy 1. The book of Deuteronomy was Moses. He was speaking to a particular people. Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
These be the words which Moses spoke unto all Israel.
So Moses spoke this to all Israel. Do you know about the Israelites? Right? Because people think those people over there in Palestine today are Israel, are the Israelites. Let's find out if they are. Deuteronomy chapter 28 now, verse 15, the same book. So this book is speaking to Israel, verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Let's see what he says to Israel.
But it shall come to pass,
meaning it will happen,
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
if you don't listen to God,
to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. He's telling the Israelites, if they don't listen to God's commandments, which is what a lot of people that say they're Christian do today, there's going to be curses that's going to come upon them. Let's find out a curse. Verse 32.
Verse 32. thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
He says, the Israelite sons and daughters will be given unto another people. Meaning they're a nation, their sons, their children is going to be given unto another nation. Who did that happen to in today's time period? In recent times?
All around the world.
What particularly? In the Middle East? So, who was given as slaves? That's what it's talking about. Alright, read on.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Meaning you're going to look and feel like you want them back all the day long, but what?
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
Meaning you won't have no power to get them back. Verse 33.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors.
The fruit of your land. So likewise you were saying about the colony, saying the fruit, because there's not many fruits that grow here, but I'm sure in Australia there's a lot of natural resources there, right? The fruit of that land, read,
shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Another nation is going to come to your land and eat up all of your natural resources. Who did that happen to?
That happened to the indigenous people in Australia.
The indigenous people in Australia. That happened to the indigenous people in America, the Native Americans. That happened to the indigenous people in Brazil, in Colombia. The indigenous people in Africa, South Africa, for example. You understand? It's still happening to today. But hold on, who did that happen to? Because remember, Moses speaking to the Israelites. He said that will happen to the Israelites. So who are the indigenous people in Australia? Who are the indigenous people in South Africa? Who are the indigenous people in America? Who are they according to the Bible? What does the Bible call them? And we showed it, go to the Israelites. Remember, the book was speaking to the Israelites. He said the Israelites will have their natural resources eaten up. But in particular, who had their children taken away, who had their natural resources eaten up, and who's being oppressed? The Bible says the Israelites will happen unto it. Read on, read verse 46.
Verse 46. And there shall be upon thee for a sign.
Read it properly.
And there shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
They, meaning the curses, those things will be upon the Israelite seed forever for a sign. For example, that sign there says Dorset Kingsland. That sign says overground. So these curses of slavery, of colonialism, of oppression is going to be upon the Israelites as a sign. So read on, let's find out another curse. It's going to hit it home. Read on verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies.
Not your friends. The Israelites are going to have to serve their enemies. Hold on, my sister. Come listen. Because this man even said it. He said Christians, they don't keep the commandments. He even said that we have been oppressed by the so-called white man. They have stolen everything from you. He said it. He got on camera. Look at oh my days. Read on.
Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, with the Lord.
Don't worry, I'm only using you because when I say it, people say I'm being racist. So when you say as a man of different color to me, they're not going to say I'm being racist. It's the truth. It's the truth, right? Right. Read on.
Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Israelites have to serve their enemies. Let's find out. Go on.
Yea, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon their necks.
Who had yokes of iron on their neck? Who had chains on their necks? Did you have chains on your neck? No? Did the people, you said the colonizer, that's Britain, right? Did the British have chains on their necks?
I think some, but not by and large.
Right. So, but who had chains on their necks? The Africans had chains on their necks. The Bible doesn't call them Africans. Hold on, sisters over there, what's their names? Officer UCO. 1 second. What's their name? They're from Eritrea, hold on. What's it? I forgot Felix. My friend Felix, hold on, my friend Felix here, we were just having a dialogue. And we were just saying, you guys Christian? He was saying that Christians, they don't keep the commandments of God. They don't follow anything that's written in the Bible. That's what he knows. Felix said it. I asked, hold on, sis. No, wait. Take off. Come. Sis. 1 sec, give me 1 minute. I'm dealing with you, but I'm going to deal with everybody at the same time.
I do have to run, I'm very sorry.
Okay, let me get you one more thing. Let me show you one more thing. So do you know what nation you'd be from? Or what the people that done this to the Israelites? Do you know what nation they're from?
What nation?
I'm going to show you. Read on, verse 49. I'm going to get 3 things and we're done. Verse 49.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
He's going to explain a nation that's going to do all these things to the Israelites. The slavery, the colonialism, the robbing of their land. Read.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
The eagle, where's the, we don't have that, do we? The eagle, do you know what nation uses the symbol of the eagle?
Yeah, the United States.
Obadiah chapter verse 4. Not just the United States, because first it started with what? Who's the first nation that started with the eagle?
What's that?
Huh? Britain, yeah. Greece, you know that? Greece. Rome, you know Rome had the eagle. Rome, Germany, Russia. What all these nations have in common? All the way up into America. What do they all have in common? Oh, that's what you said. They were all European. Give me Obadiah verse. Where is it about Edom? Verse 1.
Verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
He's saying, now, remember how we read Deuteronomy 28, and in Deuteronomy we said he was talking to Israel. Now, this book now, he's talking to Edom. Let's find out what he says about Edom, verse 4.
Thou shalt exalt thyself as the eagle.
He said, although you exalt yourself as the eagle, the nation of Edom uses the symbol of the eagle. Greece, and you said Europeans. Let's prove it's talking about Edom is Europeans according to what you're saying. Let's prove it's talking about Europeans. Read on.
And thou set thy nest amongst the stars.
Hold on, bro. Sabbath. We're going to explain the Sabbath. Hold on. I'm going to show you, because this man here was saying that, because when we say, the reason why we use, if I say I'm racist, you say it's like, okay, not racist. So I'm just going to show you something. Read on, verse, read on.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Who used the symbol of the eagle and have gone among the stars, meaning the moon? What nation done that? Yeah, because it says, you exalt yourself as the eagle and you set your nest among the stars. Who does space travel today? Gone among the stars. What nation? The United States. But you said, as you said before, Europeans. Okay, so that means the nation of Edom, according to the Bible, is Europeans. Let's prove it further. Genesis 25, and if you want to go after this, you go. Genesis 25, verse 25. It says Edom comes from Esau. There was a man called Esau, Jacob and Esau. Start verse 22, Genesis 25, verse 22.
The book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 22. And the children struggled together in her womb, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
So this woman, she had twins, 2 children in her womb. And they were struggling, they were fighting against each other. She said, if this is a blessing from God, why is it like this? Read on.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
She went to inquire of God. Read on.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
She's now explaining the reason why they're fighting is because there are 2 nations in your womb.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy womb.
There's going to be 2 manner, meaning 2 different people. They're going to be separated. They're completely different people. They'll listen to different music. They like different food. They like different climate. That's what he's showing. Hold on.
Laminate is from Lagos. Can you show her how it was taken to Brazil and all these
Right. Sis, wait. Give me a second. I'm showing Felix here. I'm going to show you the nation of the people that took us into slavery. you understand? Because like Felix saying, who's going into the nation of Edom as Europeans, I'm going to prove it. Read on.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other.
He's saying one of these people is going to be stronger than the other people. So one of them is going to be, what's this? What's your name? Olamide. Who is stronger? Who's the best runners? What people? Who's very... Usain Bolt, what country is he from? Huh? No, he's from Jamaica. What? But he's... Yeah? Alright. So who's the best runners today? Like, or... Yeah, not like... Well, yeah, in general, black people in general. Right? Who's the best at fighting, the best boxers? I know you know it. Read on.
People. And the elder shall serve the younger.
Read on.
And when her days to be were delivered were fulfilled, behold, there was twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
The first child came out red. So now you have to ask yourself, why did it mention his color? Because remember, the first man was black. Did you know that? Yeah? The first man on the earth, Adam was made from the ground. The ground is black. But it mentioned his color. Who is red on the earth today? When the sun hits them, they turn red. When they're scared, they turn red. When you're embarrassed, they turn red. Who is that today? Alright, read on.
All over like a hairy garment.
Like a hairy garment. Who's red and hairy? If you don't put a Gillette razor on them, what's going to happen to them? It's going to... Who's that? Because mainly certain people are smooth, like black people, they're smooth, but there's another people that's red. They go red all the time and they are very hairy. Who is that? Europeans, this is what he's saying. Auntie, Felix is telling, look, you're going red right now. Felix is, alright, read on.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is